Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. If you are new, if you're a faithful subscriber, welcome home. You guys, today I'm starting my spring decorating by first doing some spring cleaning. I'm cleaning down all of my surfaces, and I'm also washing the cushions. I'm cleaning windows, you guys. I'm vacuuming, I am sweeping, and I am also mopping floors. I'm starting here by adding a vase, and I'm adding these beautiful cosmos. You guys, when I'm decorating for spring, I like for things to flow within my home, and so I like to add florals that are greenery and whites. I find that adding touches of white flowers, different ones, but white flowers throughout the home just bring everything together and keeps everything light and airy and neutral. And here I'm adding this cute little vase and adding some white flowers and greenery to it. And you guys, if you remember in previous videos, I always say that to make your flowers look realistic, add some water to your vases. It just really makes your flowers look real, and it just adds a special touch to your floral decorations. Sometimes cleaning ahead of time and then coming in with your decorations tends to work, but sometimes I don't mind doing it all at the same time. I had the time to do it, and I didn't have a lot to do with my spring cleaning, because if you do it on a regular basis, it tends to cut down on the amount of cleaning that you have to do when springtime comes. Of course, we all know that spring cleaning is hitting those areas that don't typically get cleaned on a regular basis, like baseboards and cupboards and closets and things like that. But as I said, I don't mind doing it as I'm going along. I'll clean the area first, and then I'll come in with my decorations. And now we're moving on to the foyer, and I'm starting by clearing off my console table and wiping down the surfaces in the mirror, and then I'm coming back in with my decorations. I'm adding back the things that will make a statement, and I'm omitting the things that I could just do without right now. As I'm adding those touches of spring to my home, it's my florals that I really want to stand out. I want my home to feel light and airy and fresh and clean, and it's these white florals that just seem to do it for me. I do love pops of color, but it's the white flowers that are continuous throughout my home that bring in those touches of spring without making my home feel too over the top, and it maintains that neutral palette that I tend to gravitate to. And while I'm decorating for spring, I also love to bring in textures. I'm removing all of the heavier throws and heavier pillows, and I'm adding in the lighter ones. Not necessarily lighter in color, but lighter in texture. Now, these black pillows have been here all along, but I'm adding in a touch of spring by bringing in some black and white pillows to soften these black ones up a bit. Now, my piano is really special to me. My mother gave me this piano when I turned 15 years old, and to it I'm just adding touches of spring by bringing in these pretty tulips that I picked up from Walmart along with these velvet bunnies. You guys know I just did a makeover in this dining room, so I'm just totally in love with it right now. I'm going in and I'm cleaning, and I'm not going to do a lot to the table right now because for Easter dinner I'll really decorate it up, but I am going to add a nice touch by adding this gold egg holder that I also picked up at Walmart, and then I'm coming in and just adding some white eggs to it. And the kitchen is where I spend a lot of my time, and I really needed to come in and do some spring cleaning here. I'm wiping down all of my cabinets, my countertops. I'm giving my stainless steel a good cleaning, and I'm just rearranging some things and just sprucing the kitchen up overall, and then adding my touches of spring. I love this basket of flowers that I usually have sitting on top of my refrigerator, and you guys will see here I'm gonna go wild and add a small touch of color here in the florals that I'm adding. I want this basket to look like I went out to a garden and just picked a bunch of wildflowers and then brought them in and sat them on top of my refrigerator. And this is the final look. You guys see those pops of color? Look closely, they're in there. I love how this turned out. Now let's go sit it on top of the refrigerator. Now guys, you always have to give it that open door test to see if you're going to be able to open your refrigerator door without those flower stems being cumbersome. Mine required a little readjusting, but you'll see that it all works out in the end, and I'll be able to open and close my refrigerator door without any of the stems getting caught while doing so. And now I'm moving into the counter that's over by my stove. I just needed to clean this area up a bit and clear some things out. And now I'm coming in with my rolling pins and putting them back in this basket. I love the way they look displayed here, and yes, I actually do use them. And you guys, you will see that not only am I adding touches of spring, but I'm also have a rolling pin that's going to give a nod to Easter. I'm adding this sweet little bunny vase, and we're moving on. You guys, keep your eyes out for that rolling pin that gives a nod to Easter. So you guys, off camera, I did do the other countertops over by the kitchen sink, and I also mopped the floors. And now that they're all dry, I can come in and do the final touch in the kitchen and style the island. I always love using this large glass vase when I'm decorating my kitchen island, and from time to time I'll switch out what I actually put on the inside of it. Right now I have moss in it and I'm going in and adding some more cosmos to it, but as we get closer to Easter I will actually add some neutral speckled eggs to it and then add my flowers. I'm also going to add my fruit basket, so to speak, and then top it off with a candle, and that'll be it for the island. You guys, when doing your florals, don't forget to go in and bend the stems and fluff the leaves, because flowers grow naturally. They don't grow straight up, but they spread out. So just a little hint and a word of advice to make your flowers look realistic. Go in, bend those stems, and fluff those flowers and make them look as realistic as possible. Now I'm adding my bowl for my fruit, and we're almost done. And you guys, here's the reveal. I hope you enjoy looking at the touches of spring that I've added to my home, and I hope it inspires you to add some touches of spring to your home as well. Well, guys, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing me decorate my home for spring. If you are new to the channel, I would love it if you would subscribe. Don't forget to enjoy all the little things, you guys. It's the little things that give us the sweetest, prettiest little pleasures. Until next week, guys. Bye-bye.